Hey, scrapbook friends, it's Nicole, and I'm here with the May 2024 new product release from Creative Memories. I know that I have missed the last couple of product releases, Revved Up and the graduation stuff. I'm so sorry. Life has been crazy busy, and I literally have not had time to do those videos. If there's something you want to see, let me know, and I can try and put a video together, but it seems like as soon as I buy it, as soon as I order it, somebody wants to buy it. So if I have the stuff that's still available, I can put together a little bit late of the April products that I missed. So we are going to be starting today with Summer Break. This is, of course, our summer collection for 2024. We start with this cute Clementine book cloth album cover with the sun and cloud design with an orange and gold foil shimmer design. All right, so there's the design, Summer Break, and the orange color is called Clementine with the foiled album for the summer. So what a fun summer vacation or beach trip album that would make. All right, this one is a full collection. It only has one paper pack. It's a designer paper pack. We don't have a tone-on-tone or a fast-to-fab for this one. Coordinating cardstocks for this would be the red, the tangerine canary, the Kelly green, and the baby blue. But we also have a Cardstock Buffet happening right now. I'm not sure when the end date is on that, but those papers are going to coordinate pretty nicely with this one too. So we'll stay tuned for that. And I have not actually looked at these papers yet. I just got my box yesterday. These look like little limes. I started to say kiwis, but they're not kiwis. They're limes. And the back is a grid. Kind of looks swimming pool-ish, doesn't it? Or kind of a subway tile, but not the colors. So that's the limes and the grid. Of course, we've got to have some gingham. That's a classic summer pattern. And the kites. If you watched Noreen Smith's Fast and Fun Wednesday night, May the 8th, she did a cute layout with this paper. So that's the clouds and the gingham. This one says good times, good times, good times, all the way down it. This is one that might be fun to cut into some borders. I would cut down the spacing, use the Sightlines guide on your trimmer to cut right in between those. That could be a cute, like a base for a border design. And then the back is this fun ombre. Not really an ombre, I guess. It's more like a grassy backyard scene. This would be really cute with some of those kites. Noreen also used this one in that same video. Some cute designs. Watermelons, a favorite summer motif for me. Actually used to have my whole kitchen was themed to watermelons. It's kind of an orangish background within the watermelons and got little blue watermelon seeds. Oh, and then we got this same ombre, but in kind of more like the sunset colors. I like that a lot too. All right, some little waves. Always use waves in the summer. You can see this with some little canoeing pictures or inner tube. And then polka dots. Those are fun and summery. Let's see, I'm seeing blue, green, like a lighter blue red, kind of a peach color, canary. This is kind of a peachy yellow color, a little bit texturized background with the yellow grid marks on it and the suns on the back. Very cute, summery. All right, so that's the designer paper. And then we have the mats. As always, you get 24 mats. 12 of them are 4x6 and 12 of them are 4.5 by 6.5. So we'll just kind of show these, a little checklist. Oh, interesting. Both of these are horizontal. Sunshine. Sunshine, sunshine. Summer memories. It's cute with that little garden swing. Lots of room for journaling. I'm liking that. Blue skies, sunshine, juicy fruit. Tastes like summer. Fun. Little flowers that way and that way. Little orange polka dots. Yeah, remind me that I need to write into them and tell them we'd prefer to have like the fronts and backs of some of those journal mats not the same in case we want to use 2 on 1 layout. Okay, the little chairs with the lights, that's cute. And then there's the sun. All right, and then these are the bigger ones. And of course you can use these as a mat for your 4x6 photos or for the other mats if you want. Polka dots. the green kind of ombre, blue waves, limes, the yellow grid. Oh, those look like little dragonflies. Gingham, blue, kind of speckly. The other ombre stripes. These look like little pineapple pieces. Little bikes. Polka dots. More of that green ombre. Oh, this is good where you get two separate. So here's the same little bikes and the pineapples. So if you wanted to use two of the same. There's those dragonflies, the yellow grid, the blue speckles, gingham, the limes, waves, the blue stripes. All right, so those are the mats. Then we have the stickers, 3 sheets of stickers. They do have a white border around them, which kind of helps them pop up off the page, I think, visually. So we got some flowers, a lot of these same designs we saw in the mats and in the paper. The kite, the porch swing, the little wading pool, hat, little bike, sun, rollerblades. That's a little retro, little floating flamingo. And then some sheet of title stickers, vacay time, barefoot is better, amen. My main squeeze, keeping cool, summertime, here comes the sun, summer break. And then the borders, we got a little hanging garland of popsicles, some little lemons, and cute little flip-flops. Those are darling. Okay, so those are the stickers. And then we have the embellishments. And I had somebody comment on one of my older videos this week that she thought that Creative Memories sold the embellishments on a white paper that you had to cut apart. Because when I put these out to show you, and I know when a lot of other advisors show them, we put them on these white sheets so we can spread them out and you can see them. And I just wanted to assure you, they do not. They are already die cut, pre-cut out for you. All these embellishments are cut out. They come, this one comes packaged very nicely. You have 2 little compartments here for the smallest. You have one that the little epoxies went in, and then 2 for the bigger. This one actually has 42, which we usually only get 40. So that's pretty nice. And then half of these have what they call spot UV, but they are not a cut apart. These are embellishments that you yourself, they're already cut out and you just have to adhere them to your page. They're not stickers, but they're embellishments. So I'm going to just pick some up, I guess, to show you, but we got 2 colors of flip-flops. We got the little clothes on the clothesline, and then the summer word on the clothesline. Some really big ones is fun in the sun, and this has that UV, so it's shiny all over, shimmery. The 2 suns, I don't know why they did both designs, but you can choose. Splish Splash, this was a blast. Picnic basket, splashing into summer, has the UV. They said half of them have the UV accent. I love the little lemonade stand. Just the word lemonade is, let's see, hit the light there for me. You can see the word and the little lemonade are a little bit shimmery because of that UV. Wagon with a pinwheel, and just the pinwheel is the shiny. Oh, the little centers of the wheels are too. Here's another little clothesline. So you could have 2. That would be really cute, wouldn't it? Let's see. Summer with the clothesline, kind of like that. That'd be kind of a cute little title page for your summer. Good times, a bike, croquet, ice cream, snapshots of summer. So this is page 1. I had to split it up to 2 pages because there were so many. And then these are the bigger ones that were kind of in that back section. So you have a couple that you could use for like journal boxes. Here's the scoop, those lights, some kites. That's kind of the theme. There's the lemonade, and then a little lemonade in a mason jar, and a little drink with an umbrella, fruity drink, sliding into summer. So some of these could be used like as little titles, but they work really well as, embellishments or clusters on your page. I love this one that's the bubble wand within the little bubbles, and these are shiny. And a hammock. So I used to have a hammock, but now I don't have a place for one anymore, and I miss it. Okay, so those are the embellishments. And the, so those are all the kind of consumables in the collection this time. But then we have 2 punches. We have the Thirst Quencher Border Maker cartridge. So it's basically like a little pitcher, a little stem cup with dots in it, a little mason jar, And then a solid cup is where it lines up in the middle. So you can see the solid cup is on the sides. All right. And I thought it would be really cute to like fill these in. I didn't take time to do it. The reason I left this in here is I was just going to show you. You don't even have to put your border maker bar on. You could, if you just have some scraps of paper, you could just punch out like little pieces. Harder to do it at this angle. And then you could take like these little pieces and fill them in. Wouldn't that be cute to have, you know, to fill in your little border, thirst quench your border that way. Or you could, you know, take scraps of paper and put it behind, you know, just take little pieces. You know, sometimes there are punches and stuff that will just be the right size behind that, but I didn't have time to play with that today. And then the other one we have is the kite, flying kite Build-A-Punch. So you get the kite little cutout, and then you get the two little bows. And I thought this would be a fun one too if you wanted to punch this out of several different colors, and then you could fill those in, or you can just stick it behind and trim, whichever is easier for you. So if you want all the things, not the album does not come in the Buy It All bundle, that is separate. But if you want the paper, the mats, the stickers, the embellishments, and the two punches, the best way to do that is before next week, Friday, which I think is the 17th. That for the first 10 days after a collection launches, Creative Memories sells it in a Buy It All bundle, and you get 10% off. So I always say that's the best time. If you know you like this and you want all the tools and everything, get it in the Buy It All bundle. It's one click, and then you save that 10%, but just for the first 10 days. Once those 10 days are up, or if any of the components sell out, then that Buy It All bundle price goes away. All right. So that's the Kite Build-A-Punch and the Thirst Quencher Border Maker cartridge. And then there's also a kite, diamond kite recipe template. And I realized I haven't shown or used a recipe template in a while, so I think I need to spend some time playing with this one. But this is a really nice one because you got the 4 squares for your photos, and then you got the angle pieces. So you could even do like some triangle shapes, and you know, there's like a little window cross thing. And I love that the card that comes in, it kind of gives you some suggestions of just which ones you actually put photos in. So like this one, they show it's got the 4 pictures and the side corners, and then those are the blue lines here. That's kind of what they've used, and how you can, you know, kind of play with it. But you do not have to use all the sections. Just use, you know, the sections that that work for the photos that you have. So I will try and play around with that. I do have a video showing how to use a recipe template, but it is from like 2020, and it's a long retired template. So probably time for me to do another one and play another one. Then before I get to the next thing, I also want to show you, we have a Father's Day card kit. It's called Props to Pops. The card kits are 3 cards. They're $5.50 in the United States. And they're so simple and easy to put together. You know, anybody can do this. Little kids can do it. If you've got, you know, kids that want to do Father's Day card, especially you got 3 kids or, you know, whatever, but you get the blank cards and the envelopes. You get all the components, and they're all numbered on and lettered on the back. So you're going to take these out and divide them into pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and then you go through the directions, and it'll tell you, you know, start with 1A to the card base, add 2 or 1B, add 1C all the way up. You can use foam squares or not, but everything is numbered. Makes it so easy. And then if you like only need 1 Father's Day card, or you know, you don't want to use Best Dad Ever for whatever reason, you can use the bonus content, and it'll have a little bit slightly different sayings to make it a little bit more generic. All right, so that's the Props to Pops card kit. The Mother's Day kit seems to be sold out, so I think these are selling out pretty quickly, so you may want to think about that now if you want it. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you is the new shimmer brush pens. Now, these are very similar to another brand that you may be familiar with called Wink of Stella. And I just want to show you, I've had a couple people ask me about how to use these pens. And so when you get it, it's got this black ring on it, and so it doesn't work. So you you know, if you pull the top off, well, actually you can't even pull the top off. Well, I guess you can. Like nothing happens. There's no ink and you can squeeze it. Nothing happens. This little black ring is protecting the ink from connecting with the brush. So when you very first get this, you want to unscrew this whole top section. All right, and you see it's black, it's sealed in there, no ink's going to come out. You take this ring off, this little black ring off. Inside the bottom of this, there's a little, well, you can't see it, there's a little stick that matches in with this base. So when you screw, oh, there you can see it from the side. See that little stick? When you screw this in together now, because that ring was there, keeping it there. But now when I screw it in, that little black stick is going to puncture the thing that's holding the ink. You don't hear anything, but I could feel it go in. So now it's tightened all the way down. And then you just want to gently squeeze. I think you shake it actually, and give it just a gentle squeeze. Not too much because it can come gushing out of here. All right, so I've just squeezed it a little bit and I can see the ink starting to happen right there. Oh, it's on that side a lot, you know, so I got some in there. I don't want too much, but then it becomes just a brush pen. And of course I picked the clear one. We also have a gold and a silver, but this is the clear one. All right, I've squeezed too much. So use a little scrap paper if you know, to get it going. And then you can also take some ink from there and brush on it. But then once you've gotten it going, don't squeeze very much and you can just brush, and just gives a little accent. If you have, you know, die cuts or things that you know, want to add a little extra color to, you can just kind of add this shimmer to any of your images. All right, so there I got just a little shimmer on there. This is the clear one. This was part of the secret box, the Q4 secret box from 2023, and they brought it back as part of the regular line. We also have the gold and the silver, and who knows, maybe they'll, you know, maybe we'll have a whole set of these fun shimmer pens, okay? That was a little detour, sorry, from the products. Because now I'm going to get to the other products that we have that are not necessarily part of the summer break collection. I guess that shimmer pen isn't really. And this is an odd one. I don't know why they released this. This is called the Boho Escape Jade foiled album cover. Boho Escape was a collection we had 2 years ago. It is retired, and yet here's this album kind of out of the blue. So I don't know why. Maybe they got enough requests for it. It's a very pretty album cover. If you've got a tropical vacation, maybe you're going to Mexico, maybe you're going to Hawaii, you know, Caribbean cruise, this would be a lovely album for that. I think it's fairly limited release. I don't think it's going to be around forever, but they did bring it back. So if you're interested in the Jade Boho Escape album cover, that is available right now for a limited time. Finally, we have a Cardstock Buffet. So, you know, Creative Memories has a pretty good selection of cardstock colors, but it's never enough. There are never enough colors of cardstock for all of us scrapbookers. And so they do these cardstock buffets once or twice a year where they come up with a limited release color. And so this time there are 6 new limited release colors. If you purchase any combination of those 6 packs, you'll be able to get a pack of the terrestrial teal for free. You don't have to buy 6. You can buy 1, you can buy 2, whatever. But if you buy 6 in any combination, you can get the terrestrial teal. So I'm going to just quickly show you the colors, and then I'm going to compare them to some other colors that we have in our line or have had in the past. So this one is called Stardust White. It does have a little bit of a speckle in it, which you'll be able to see better when I show you that pile. Next, we have Vulcan Green, super bright neon green. I don't know if it's named Vulcan Green because of like Spock and Star Trek, and I think Vulcans are supposed to have green blood, but I don't think it's this green. Or the planet, I don't, there's not a planet Vulcan, that's in Star Trek. The Greek god, I don't think he was green. Anyway, Lunar Blue, I love this color. This reminds me a lot of the, we used to have a color named Mediterranean Blue, and I think this is the closest we've come in a long time. Entry Red, this is a very nice, kind of a true red, a little bit of a bluish tint to this red. Cosmic Orange, definitely cosmic. It goes really well with that Solar Yellow, which is part of our permanent line right now. Super bright. Gamma Green, also very beautiful bright green. And then this is the terrestrial teal. The only way to get this one is to get it for free. You have to buy 6 packs of the other paper to get this one for free. You can't just buy this one. So just so you know. But all the rest you can mix and match. If you just want, 3 of one and 3 of the other, you can still get the teal for free. So now let's talk about how these colors compare to other colors that we have. And I think I'm going to zoom down a little bit. I feel like I'm up a little bit high this time. All right, hopefully that's going to be enough. So this is the Stardust White, and it has this little texture in it, and it's like in the paper pulp. I mean, it's not printed on the front, so it's very random. It's just little colors, random colors mixed in. It's very fun. It gives it a little bit of texture and interest without being that super stark white. Now, I know some people like stark white, and there are definitely times for it. I did hear some comments recently that people aren't loving Creative Memories white cardstock because they think it's not white enough. I don't know if this is going to show up very well on this video. I hope it will, but this is our regular white cardstock. But then I also pulled out just the paper from the designer paper pack, the insert paper, and that does feel whiter to me. This has a little bit more of a creamy color, and this is kind of creamy too. The Stardust White has a little bit of cream. And then I pulled out the insert that come in our top loading pocket pages, and it's also a different, it's more of that super white, so you can see that the white cardstock is not quite as bright a white. Okay, but again, I like kind of the warmth of this. I mean, it's still white, it's not a cream, but it's not like that super white. Anyway, that was something I'd never noticed before until somebody mentioned it. So that's the Stardust White, and of course, how many versions of white can I show you? So this is the Gamma Green. I pulled out any of the greens that I have from current paper or previous Cardstock Buffets just to kind of show you what it looks like. So Leaf Green was a couple of years ago. I meant to pull out Kelly Green. Kelly Green is a current color that we have right now, and then this is Gamma Green. So it's a little bit, I would say a little bit bluer. This has a little bit more of a yellow. Leaf Green was from a couple of years ago, and Avocado is also a current green, but it's completely different. All right, that Avocado. And then we had Fresh Green, which is also completely different from this Gamma Green. All right, it's much darker. So Fresh Green, Avocado, Leaf Green, Kelly Green, and then this is the Gamma Green. Okay, so then we have Cosmic Orange, Super Duper Orange, and it's super bright. So this is Orange, which is a retired color that we don't have anymore. This is Pumpkin, which is our current orange color, and then this is Tangerine, which is kind of our pastel-y orange color. So you can see this, this is a lot brighter. It feels very neon. It doesn't kind of look that neon as I'm looking at it on the screen. But it's a very, very bright orange. So if you like a really vibrant, bright orange, and pumpkin and tangerine might not be cutting it for you, but this Cosmic Orange is very, very bright and fun. All right, next, red. There are so many colors of red. Oops. So many colors of red, and it's so hard. I really like this one. This kind of reminds me of, so this is our current color red in our collection, current color red. But previously we had a different color red, and this kind of reminds me of that, although it's a little bit more vibrant. This red has a little bit more of the orange in it, I think. And then this is that former red. And of course I had to pull out Cranberry, which is also one of our current colors. And because I have a couple pieces left of Scarlet, this is my favorite red that we've ever had with CM. I love the Scarlet, and then the Cranberry I love, the old red, the current red, and then this is that entry red. So it's a little bit more of like a bluish red. I feel like this still is the most true red that we've ever had, and these all have kind of some of those other colors on the color wheel. But that's entry red. And then we go to Vulcan Green. This is the one I said, I don't know where it got its name. We don't have very many colors that are anything close to this. The closest I could come to was Light Lime, which when it was part of our product line, it was like so glowingly bright. And this Vulcan Green just kind of leaves it in the dust, makes this look subtle and neutral. I'll pull out the other greens that I showed you from the previous color, just so you can see. These are the other greens that we had. Avocado, Leaf Green, Kelly Green, Gamma Green. There was one more green in there, wasn't there? Oh yeah, there is, dark green. or fresh green. Oh, I didn't pull out dark green. It's not even close. So this is the Vulcan green. This is the Gamma. This is our current Kelly, our current avocado. Okay, so that's Vulcan green, and then with the retired light lime. So I don't know how many of you have a stash of paper like mine, but if you've ever seen a video where I've showed my stamp and storage papers with all my papers, yeah, I got a lot. But I love paper. I love having the perfect color. So this is the Lunar Blue, and another one that we don't really have another color that matches this exactly. I love this one, and I think this is the one I might need to buy a few extra packs of this time. Baby blue is our current, like light blue. Light blue was the light blue before that, and then we had one called Cloud. These aren't even close. I pulled out Aqua, nothing even remotely close, and blue. So this is a color I would say if you're trying to decide which of these you might want to buy, this is the one that we don't have anything like it. And if we buy enough of it, I would love to see this one in our regular line. And I don't know, but I think Creative Memories uses these cardstock buffets kind of as a test to see which colors we might like best. So that's the Lunar Blue. I think that's my favorite of this whole collection. And then finally we have the Terrestrial Teal. I don't have much consistency in where I put my Post-it notes, but this is the one that you can only get for free by buying 6 packs of the other paper. And it is a very pretty teal color. This is our dark sea green, which is a current kind of teal color that we have. I'll pull back out the aqua if I can. No, I can't do it with one hand, sorry. All right, so this was our aqua that's a retired color. This is Island Waters, which is a current color, Island Waters. Oh no, that's Robin's Egg. Sorry, that was from a previous Cardstock Buffet. This is Island Waters. This is Tropical Wave from a previous buffet and Peacock Blue, and none of these really are the same as this. Actually, the color that comes closest to this probably is this Lunar Blue. But I love both of these together. But again, you cannot purchase this one. You can only get it in the Cardstock Buffet if you purchase those other 6 packs of paper. So that's our Cardstock Buffet. And once again, I'll pull out all those colors just to show you through real quick. Stardust White with the speckles, Vulcan Green, Lunar Blue, Entry Red, Cosmic Orange, Gamma Green, and then the Terrestrial Teal. These are all kind of spacey colors. I don't know how they would match with the Out of This World papers. I probably need to check. So I believe that the Cardstock Buffet is only also till the middle of May. So I put it at the end. But the summer break collection should be around for a while this summer. I think last year's summer collection lasted about 8 or 9 months before we sold through it. So if you have any questions about these, please feel free to ask in the comments. If you need me to do the revved up or the graduation, just remind me. I will do my best. It's just a matter of having time to do the video when I don't have an in-person event, and just fitting it into my schedule. But if this is something that you guys care about, just a little nagging sometimes goes a long way. So thank you so much. There is a pop-up promo this weekend. Check my Nicole Scrapbooks Facebook page for details, or the creativememories.com website. Thanks so much for your business and your attention and watching my videos. Sure appreciate you, and happy scrapbooking.